Make it look so easy, like I was never part of your story. I wish I could do the same. I saw your picture yesterday. You looked happy, moving on, like the chapters that we wrote together were already gone. Meanwhile, I'm still finding pieces of you in everything I do. A song, a street, a certain time of day still brings me back to you. I thought time would make it easier. I thought the pain would slowly fade. But some nights I still sit alone, thinking of the plans we made. Tell me how you did it, how you turned us into a memory. I wish I could forget you, like you forgot me. Erase your name from my heart and finally be free. I wish I could stop wondering if you ever think of me too, because loving someone who moved on feels impossible to do. You walked away so easily, like we were never meant to be. And that's what hurts the most. I wish I could forget you, like you forgot me. My friends say I should let go, that you're already gone. But they don't know how hard it is when part of you still holds on. I still remember little things, the way you laughed, the way you'd smile, the way you made ordinary moments feel worthwhile. You probably don't miss me the way I miss you now, because if you did, you would have found your way somehow. Maybe some hearts heal faster, maybe mine just stayed behind. I wish I could forget you, like you forgot me. Stop replaying old memories and finally sleep peacefully. I wish I could hear your name without my chest caving in, because every reminder of you feels like losing you again. You became someone different while I stayed emotionally true, and that's what hurts the most. I still belong to you. Maybe real heartbreak isn't being left behind. Maybe it's realizing you're the only one still carrying the weight. Because even now, if you call me tonight, part of me would answer like nothing ever changed. And I hate that, because you don't deserve that part of me anymore. I wish forgetting you was as easy as losing you. I wish I could forget you, like you forgot me, like our story never happened, like you never meant so much to me. And every sleepless night still ends the same way too, with me missing someone who stopped missing me too. I know someday I'll heal, I know hearts recover slowly, but tonight what hurts the most but I don't know how. I don't remember every conversation, but I remember the last one. Every word, every silence. It started like any other evening. Nothing felt out of place. You sounded a little distant, but I couldn't read your face. I thought we'd talk tomorrow, like we always used to do. I never thought those moments would be my last with you. Now your final words still echo in my mind, like a song on repeat I can't leave behind. Maybe some sentences never really end. The last thing you said still hurts, even after all this time. I hear it in the silence when I'm alone at night. The last thing you said still hurts, like a wound that never healed. Because sometimes goodbye feels more real than real. You probably forgot those words the moment they left your lips, but they've been living in my heart ever since. I've replayed that conversation more times than I can count, searching for a different ending that never came around. Maybe if I said something else, maybe if I fought a little more, maybe we'd still be standing where we were before. But reality keeps reminding me some stories end too soon, and some people become memories before you're ready to lose. Tell me why the last goodbye always stays the longest. The last thing you said still hurts every time I hear your name. Every little reminder brings me back again. The last thing you said still hurts, like the day you walked away. Because some words leave scars that never fade. Maybe you didn't mean it, maybe you did. Maybe that's what hurts the most, not knowing if your goodbye broke your heart too, or only mine. I wish I could forget it, but I remember every word. The last thing you said still hurts, even after all these years. Even after pretending that I no longer care. And every sleepless night still ends the same way too, with me remembering a sentence that led to losing you. I know someday I'll heal, I know hearts recover slowly, but tonight what hurts the most is hearing your goodbye inside my head again. The last thing you said still hurts, and I don't think would've stayed a little longer. We sat together talking like we had all the time in the world, laughing about small things, watching the evening unfold. Nothing felt different, nothing felt wrong. I never imagined you'd be gone before too long. If I had known what tomorrow would bring, I would have memorized everything. Your smile, your voice, that moment. I didn't know that was our last night. I didn't know it was goodbye. I didn't know those simple moments would stay with me for life. And every lonely evening still tears my soul apart, because the last time I saw you still lives inside my heart. You became a memory before I knew the truth, and that's what hurts the most. I thought I had more time with you. Now I replay that evening like an old movie scene, trying to hold on to details that only exist in me. The way you looked at me, the way you said my name, back when forever still felt the same. I would've hugged you longer, stayed a little while more, if I'd known the night was closing a door. Tell me why the best moments never want us before they leave. I didn't know that was our last night, before distance filled the air, before your voice became something I could no longer hear. And every rainy midnight still feels heavy somehow, because part of me is sitting there beside you even now. You learned how to move on while I stayed emotionally true, and that's what hurts the most. I never got another night with you. Maybe real heartbreak isn't a goodbye. Maybe it's realizing later that a moment you barely noticed would become your favorite memory for the rest of your life. Because some nights end without telling you they're the last. If I had known, I would've never let go so easily. I didn't know that was our last night, even after all this time. It's still the memory I return to when I close my eyes, and every sleepless night still ends the same way too, with me wishing I could relive one more evening with you. I know someday I'll heal, I know hearts recover slowly, but tonight what hurts the most is knowing I didn't know that was our last night, and I would've stayed forever. You left, but somehow nothing else did. Your side of the room is empty, but your shadow's still around. Every corner of this apartment still holds the things we found. The coffee mug you always used, the book you never finished, the little traces of your life refuse to disappear. I thought losing you would mean losing everything, but somehow the memory stayed, and that's the hardest thing. Maybe people leave, but memories don't know how. You left, but the memories stay, living in the silence every day, hiding in the songs we loved and the words we used to say. You left, but the memories stay, like they never got the that you're gone, and I'm supposed to be over you. And every lonely evening still tears my soul apart, because even though you left, you never left my heart. I still know your favorite movie, your favorite place in town, the way you'd laugh too loudly whenever nobody else was around. And sometimes without warning, a memory appears, and suddenly I'm standing inside another year. You probably packed your feelings and carried them away, but mine still sit beside me every single day. Tell me why memories always stay longer than people. You left, but the memories stay, through every sleepless night, through every quiet moment when I turn off the lights. You left, but the memories stay, and I don't know what to do, because every road I take still somehow leads to you. You learned how to move on while I stayed emotionally true, and that's what hurts the most. The memories still choose you. Maybe real heartbreak isn't missing someone, maybe it's carrying them inside every memory long after they've gone. Because even now I can close my eyes and see us exactly the way we used to be. You're gone, but somehow you're everywhere. You left, but the memories stayed, even after all this time, even after pretending that I'm finally fine. And every sleepless night still ends the same way too, with me holding on to memories that still belong to you. I know someday I'll heal, I know hearts recover slowly, but tonight what hurts the most is how alive it all still feels. You left, but the memory stayed. but sometimes my heart forgets. Every crowded street I walk, every train, every cafe, my eyes still search for someone who's already far away. It's become a habit now, something I don't even choose. Looking for your face in people I barely know. And every time I catch myself, I feel a little foolish too, because part of me still believes I'll somehow run into you. Maybe hope survives longer than it should. I still look for you in crowds, even though I know you're gone. Even though the story ended and life keeps moving on, I still look for you in crowds, in every passing face. Like maybe fate got lost and left you in the wrong place. And every lonely evening still tears my soul apart, because my eyes keep searching for someone my heart can't forget. Yesterday at a traffic light, I saw someone from behind, with the same walk, the same jacket, and you crossed my mind. For a second my heart raced like it used to before. Then they turned around and it wasn't you anymore. It's strange how missing someone changes the way you see, because every stranger carries a piece of memory. Tell me why letting go feels harder in public places. I still look for you in crowds, through city lights and rainy nights, through busy afternoons and sleepless drives. I still look for you in crowds, like part of me still waits for one impossible moment to rewrite fate. You learned how to move on while I stayed emotionally true, and that's what hurts the most. I'm still looking for you. Maybe real heartbreak isn't the goodbye. Maybe it's all the moments after, when your heart keeps expecting someone who isn't coming back. Because even now, a small part of me wonders what I'd do if I actually saw you again. Would I smile? Would I cry? Or would I just freeze? I still look for you in crowds, even after all this time, even after pretending that I'm finally fine. And every sleepless night still ends the same way too, with me hoping for a glimpse of someone I once knew. I know someday I'll heal, I know hearts recover slowly, but tonight what hurts the most is how often I still look for you in crowds.